Oh, my face can't be touched. Oh, God.
Wow. Oh, he still does the thing where he takes his mask off and he does the serious face.
Yeah.
It doesn't look quite as good here.
Get ready, fighters. It's showtime.
And we're back. It's your boy Zero.
And I'm Mash. And we are back with our final game of our Summer Fighting Games special for 2024.
This time we're taking it back. Way back. Because we're playing the very first Capcom vs. SNK Pro Edition for the PS1.
Yeah, this is pretty cool because I've never played this game at all. I'm really familiar with CVS 2, but I've never played the first one, so this will be a treat for me for sure. And hopefully for some of you.
Capcom versus SNK.
Yeah, so Millenium Fight 2000 Pro Capcom vs. SNK. This game is beautiful. Playing it on the PlayStation Mini. As you guys see, I have these amazing scan lines added to it. It really gives us that retro feel. And of course, on the screen, the faux speakers. I love it. It reminds me of my old TV when I was a kid. Should we do arcade mode and then versus like we usually do?
Will that work? Will we be able to hop in this one?
Yes, Smash, it shall work. But first, let's go into the options, make sure everything is as we need it. So a lot of you very familiar, very likely with Capcom vs. SNK 2, the more popular game. Capcom vs. SNK 1, obviously added to this, started off. Oh, we can even add vibration on or off. It's not necessary though. Some of you may also notice in these option menus, there's no medium punch, no medium kick, just light punch and light kick. Match, do you know why?
Obviously they didn't invent it yet, so that's why.
Now, it's because SNK games do not have medium punches or medium kicks. That's the main reason as to why. So in Capcom vs. SNK 1, Capcom decided, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna, only use, what's it called? Hard punch and hard kick to make things a little bit easier for themselves. That way they don't have to draw any new animations for the SNK characters, to my understanding. Another thing I love about this game is that there's a color edit mode, so you can make your own specialized colors.
Wow.
For the characters you like.
Where I came from, i.e. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 days, you had to pay for that.
Indeed. Now, Capcom vs. SNK also gave you a color edit mode, but it all started here with this first game.
Right.
Obviously. Even though, however, I believe this was released after Capcom vs. SNK 2 on the PS2. This was released in 2002, I believe, on the PS1. Meanwhile, the original game came out in either very late 99 or early 2000. And let's not fuck around here, guys. People were clamoring for a SNK versus Capcom game for the longest time.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
How are all these characters organized? This is weird.
Yes, I'll explain it in a second. Let me choose Yuri,
Please.
and then my last one's gonna be Ken. So notice how Ken says 2?
Yeah.
Down there, you can choose up to 4 characters, but each one has a value. The top row has a value of 1. You can choose 4 from up here. But if you choose 2, you then only have 2 spots, and the second row fills up 2 spots.
This could be 4 characters versus 4 characters?
Yes,
Oh
we
my-
can try that.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I'm gonna stick to turbo speed. And then you can choose what order you play your characters as,
Of
which
course.
I really like. So Capcom vs. SNK 1 had a lot of things going for it, and I enjoy it. Like, not as much as SNK 2, because obviously that's a better game.
Yeah.
But this still has its thing. It has its own, whatchamacallit, coolness to it. Like, it's just fun.
Some of the sprites are like very similar too, so
Absolutely.
I can already see that. I'm not gonna get over the fact that you could pick 4 characters if you wanted to. But yeah, this looks just like Capcom vs. SNK 2, so I'm excited.
It plays pretty much like it, except remember there's no medium punch or medium kick, so remember that.
Have to get used to that.
It plays like an SNK game, but it has either the meter of Street Fighter Alpha or the meter of SNK. That's what it was asking for when it asked for groove. You have one choice of groove. So I believe they call this ratio when you select your characters. So Mai is a ratio 2 character. You can see it right up there, right next to her name. It says RI2. And Yuri is a ratio 1 character. Same thing with Joe. He's a ratio 1 character.
So the part where it says underneath your health bar, Capcom SNK, that doesn't matter because...
It's just telling you where that character's from.
But that's not possible. Joe is from King of Fighters.
Oh shit, you're right. I actually don't know why it says Capcom on my side, but I guess that's just kept there.
Because I was thinking that. I'm like, shouldn't it both say SNK at this point? And Yuri's from King of Fighters.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so that shouldn't have said Capcom. That's interesting.
Now, there are several versions of this game. The arcade version, obviously, being the better one. The better home port would be the Dreamcast version, obviously. The PS1 version came out last and is actually considered the worst port because the PS1 has all this extra loading, so you'll notice it right now. There's a loading screen right to load in the next character.
Between the characters, yeah.
But also the animations are not as good. They're rougher. They have to be because the PS1 didn't have enough memory.
Right.
But it still functions. It still works, just like any other fighting game on the PS1. And it's one of my damn favorites on the PS1 too. So yeah, and for the Pro version, because it was an original from late 99 to 2000, the Pro version was released in arcades later. And characters were added, like Dan was added, Dan Hibiki from Street Fighter, and some other characters too, I'm not remembering, but I will put it in post, so you guys will know what I mean.
Frank West was in the Pro version.
Also, extra moves are added to characters in the Pro version. I don't think we're going to see many of them here in the PS1 version, but this is still fun.
Right.
Especially since I'm able to play this with the scan lines on, it just makes me a happy boy.
Yeah, it's a nice effect. I kind of don't like the scan lines just for what it does to my eyes, but I appreciate that they're giving you something that like recreates the old school feel.
It also seems like they only use like one art style in this game. Because I haven't really noticed. I mean, we got to try the SNK version as well, right. The SNK side, Groove, to see if they did add any Capcom art. Because this is all SNK art. Styled, at least.
Meaning, like, even the Street Fighter characters are styled after the SNK?
Like the loading screen art.
The loading screen art.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now it says Capcom. What?
I'm not sure why it's doing that.
That's really weird. Your groove, maybe?
Oh, you're right, because look at the groove at the other side. It's letting you know what groove you're using.
Gotcha. Okay, we figured it out, eventually.
We figured it out, guys. We're smart, right? We got the actual, juice in this bird.
False.
That's supposed to be a grab, and I just can't pull it off. Oh. Let me grab! So it's looking like Dalsim is a ratio 1 character. Alright, let's see. There we go. A nice super move to end it off. Get out of here, you old bastard. But yeah, there's always a loading screen. Every time character's getting switched out. It's kind of annoying. And there we go. Vega is indeed a ratio 3 character, so you would only be able to choose those two in the selection screen. Get over here, you claw bastard, you piece of shit. Oh, my face can't be touched. Oh, God.
Wow. It's a nice job talking shit. Oh, he still does the thing where he takes his mask off and he does the serious face.
Yeah.
it doesn't look quite as good here as CVS 2.
Again, we're talking about a PS1 playing this game. The fact that they got it running on a PS1 this well is quite surprising.
I'm not saying that. I gotta say, like, do all the stages not have music, or is it just this one?
There should be music.
Oh, I think it's just very low.
Yeah, low for us, that's why.
Yeah. This is so hard for me to grasp as someone that only really knows the sequel, because in the sequel they have like such funky music. It's so upbeat, and it really makes you want to like just keep playing.
Yeah, I hear the music. It's just really low.
It's really low.
It's hip-hop music being played in this stage.
It's really, really low, though.
Oh, I fucked up in choosing the color.
That's my favorite color.
Really?
Yeah, I love the purple one.
Oh, bastard.
Going off of what I said in the Mortal Kombat video we did just a week ago, I've always wanted to get a purple gi just like that.
Haha!
No, but I definitely wanted Smoker Reptile's suits.
Oh, there I go, messing up. Look at that. Looks like MASH can come in here and take over.
Yeah, I'm kind of gonna have to now.
Guess you can just take my... Oh, wait. Did you press start?
I did.
All right, so I guess it's going to take you in. And you're going to start from the other side.
Okay.
Which groove do you want? SNK or Capcom?
How does this work again? It's just the meter, right?
It's the meter.
Okay, I'll stick with Capcom. I think I could familiarize myself.
All right, so it'll tell you what ratio you are in. So you're in ratio 2. Those characters are going to take 2 spots at the bottom, as you can see. And then these characters take up 3 spots. Very few of them. Now, Vega takes up 3. You can take one more character, but only from ratio 1.
Ratio 1, yeah. Okay, so it's got not as big of a roster, but there's still a decent amount of characters here. Let's see. Is Akuma in here?
Akuma is not in ratio 1.
Because it's ratio... Oh, because it's ratio 1. Gotcha.
If anything, he would be either in ratio 3 or 2, so you're stuck with these guys.
Boo! Okay. I guess I'll go with Joe.
Do you want normal speed or turbo?
Turbo.
Turbo speed Joe is the best. Essentially, who are you starting with? One or the other?
That sound effect sounds like the limit sound effect from the classic Final Fantasy games.
You think so?
100%, yeah. Oh, that picture doesn't look very good.
I mean, it looks realistic, but it doesn't look good.
I don't like it.
Be careful, the geef is gonna give you beef.
Sorry, folks, we're playing a charge character here. It takes a moment to charge up, but there we go. You know, I really like Vega as a character. and he goes and does something like that. No, I really like Vega as a character, like, to play. He's just fun. I always struggle with, like, which version I like best, because he's so different across, you know, like 4, the classic Street Fighter games, whatever, Alpha, stuff like that. And then, I can't tell which one I like the best, but it's just, to me, it's always fun to kind of, like, figure out his moves and stuff, even though I never got really good at this game series.
Yeah, when it comes to me in certain fighting games, there's a special version of a character, like a certain version of a character that I just get really attached to.
Yeah.
And for me, that's like their definitive version. For me, like when it comes to Ken, his definitive version for me would be Street Fighter 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Third Strike.
Third Strike is like a very close second.
Okay.
And then a very close third would be Capcom vs. SNK 2, because I just love his moveset in there. And then Alpha 3. But also, Street Fighter 6 has a really good version of Ken. So for me, it's like there's a bunch of like tied for second and third place for me when it comes to like my specific version of Ken and how I like playing him and how I envision him to be working.
You have to keep basically like reorganizing this list, but I get you. Yeah, I really like Vega in the classic games. He's so OP because he was supposed to be, because
he was a boss.
Back then he was a boss. Now he's just a character. But yeah, like I also can't deny that in 4 he was a lot of fun as well.
Yeah.
In Street Fighter Cross Tekken, he was a lot of fun too.
Woo! Oof. That was a good hit. Also, notice how they grade every hit and shit. I like that at the very bottom middle. That's something cool.
I don't think I'd be able to pay attention to that.
Round 2.
So I want to go back to something I was trying to say earlier. Back in the 90s, Street Fighter, when it came out, it exploded. Some original people who worked on Street Fighter formed SNK and made their own fighting game in a special way. That became, you know, the King of Fighters, the Art of Fighting, Fatal Fury, shit like that. And for like the good chunk of the 90s, people were just saying, wouldn't it be so cool to see Street Fighter characters against SNK characters?
Right.
People got a taste of that possibility with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. Marvel characters, Capcom characters.
Exactly. So then people were clamoring. They were like, oh my god, our wet dream would be fucking SNK versus Capcom. Can that be a possibility? And in the late 90s, a deal was struck. SNK made their own version, SNK versus Capcom, but only for a handheld. I believe it was the Wonder Swan. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'll correct myself in the video. It was a handheld game.
So SVC was only... They never made an SVC2, it was just an SVC1?
To my understanding, it was just SVC1.
I see.
It didn't do too well, obviously, because it was a limited game. It was on a handheld. What the hell?
Boy, don't I know that story.
Indeed. And Capcom said, well, we're going all out. Let us get your SNK character sprites, and we'll use our alpha sprites. Street Fighter alpha sprites.
Right.
They just went right into it. And it's good. People lost their shit in the arcades in Japan, at least. I don't know if they did that in the States.
I like your qualifying that in Japan at least.
Again, I can only speak for what I read, but yeah, people were clamoring for this shit. I mean, look at the art in the background. Look at that freaking golden dragon.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. Also, the animation on the meter at the bottom right, how it has that sort of pulsing animation. Again, just so much work was put in, so much detail. Capcom really put their foot into this game, and I appreciate it. The whole idea of like being limited to like ratioed characters, also pretty good. You can't just go and choose super strong characters all the way through.
That lady's walk animation was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah, it's kind of floppy. It's kind of weird.
She almost looks like a caveman to me or something.
Also, Capcom's really good at putting in like little Easter eggs in the background.
Right.
Like these characters, I don't really recognize them from anything. I don't know if the scan lines are helping with the detail or not, because they're supposed to for sprites. But what's it called? In certain stages, you get to see like other characters from like either SNK or Capcom.
Boy,
I enjoy it.
There are some busy tables she's got to get to. Holy shit! She's
Yeah, this
going
chick
back and
is
forth.
walking all over the place.
Table 3, table 4, table 2 again, table 3. Yeah. No, I like it. I see that this really needed to exist to bring us Capcom versus SNK 2, which to me is one of the greatest fighting games of all time.
We literally would not have that game without this.
Yeah. So much of that I can see like the beginnings of here with the meter, these like loading screens that it's like, here's just a picture, which in any other game I think would be
stupid,
kind of dated, or not as interesting, but just the way they do it in Capcom versus SNK is awesome. Ooh, I love Iori.
I think he's a ratio 2 character.
Yeah.
Because Benimaru and King, or I believe her name is King, are just ratio 1s.
That's King, yeah. King is the one that kind of looks like a waiter or like a...
she's a tomboy.
Like somebody that's dealing cards in a casino. I forgot what they're called.
Ooh, careful.
Nice tuxedo. Mm-hmm. I like this background. This background is really nice.
Isn't it so well detailed?
Mm-hmm. So could you explain just a little more detail what the difference are between the Capcom and the SNK grooves.
So SNK grooves have this weird thing where you can power up. In the last match...
Yeah, because I keep seeing them, like, charging, essentially.
So essentially, the charges up your meter. I think I'm going to watch the pink meter on the left to see if it fills up. Yeah, no. So in order for you to use a super meter in the SNK games, you would have to build up your meter. And depending on the SNK game, because you could charge your meter. Yeah, there you go. And it goes max. I believe that powers you up and you hit harder, or you can use it all up while it's depleting to use a super move, to my understanding. I haven't used this this groove in this game because I just love the Capcom groove. It just works. And again, your supers always have like a certain level to it. If you want to use a level 3 super, use it now when your meter's filled to level 3. That's just how you do it. I think it's genius, and Capcom did a great job. But of course, there are SNK fans out there, and they love the SNK meter.
Right.
So I'm not going to say that they're wrong. Also, I'm not going to lie, King was also one of my favorites back in the day. She's just cool.
I have to disappoint you. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off a super in this.
Really?
Yeah. I would really like to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Not, at least not Vegas. Vegas is like down forward, down back, up forward, or something like that.
No, I call that movement the impossible move.
Yeah.
You have to hold down back, and then down forward, down back, and then up forward.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's good, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it on this controller, and something looks like a little bit more on the laggier side with this.
Yeah,
to be honest.
It's likely our recording equipment because we're recording it on OBS. However, we're also like streaming that to the TV, and that's causing a little bit of lag.
Yeah.
But you seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, haven't gotten to Joe yet. Just yet.
Yeah, again, ratio 3 characters is very strong. But I'm also getting tired of watching you play.
I've marked your body to show you that you're a loser. What the fuck, Vega?
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh boy.
Getting real tired of seeing you play. Gotta put you in your place.
Oh boy.
I don't think you can switch either, so you're stuck.
No, that's generally how this works.
Alright, don't want to use SNK group, so I'm gonna stick with the Capcom. Gotta get Ken. Damn it, I hit X by accident. I can choose one more character from this. Oh, that's where Rio is. Kyo's here. Let's choose Kyo.
Okay, so Akuma is in this game, but basically he's like split into one of the other ratios is what you're saying?
To my understanding. We'll search for him later when we do versus.
Okay.
Which should be after like 1 or 2 of these. After this.
Yeah.
Round 1, fight.
Okay. So I believe, also if you press square and X, by the way, you do a roll. And you get that using this group. So to my understanding, only Ken, Ryu, and Bison got new sprites for the Capcom vs. SNK Capcom vs. SNK games. Everybody else used their alpha sprites. Holy shit, you hit hard. Yeah, you hit quite hard.
I have to. I mean, I only have one character after this.
And he's a weaker.
Oh wait, sorry you.
Yeah, I chose 2 ratio 2 characters.
Okay, so I'm on ratio 3. Oh,
ratio 3 and ratio 1.
Right.
Oh boy.
Oh, damn, I thought I would have knocked you out of it.
Come here. Come here, you blonde bastard. God damn it, why does he hit so hard?
Ratio 3?
Ooh, I thought... Oh, there we go.
Oh, man.
That's one. I think I'm only gonna get the tiniest bit of health back after this.
I know that happened to me before, too. It was very minuscule.
Yep, there we go. The tiniest bit.
But your health is more valuable than mine. Okay, come on, character that I haven't used the whole time. Let's see what we got.
Half circle forward,
Yeah.
and you should be able to do a... Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I only needed them one hit. Joe's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Joe is really cool. His like half circle back kick or something like that, where he like flies over this really.
So that's his axe kick, and he doesn't have it in this game.
Oh, okay.
It's quarter circle back kick.
I see.
He doesn't have it here, unfortunately. Holy shit! What a background.
That's the background from Resident Evil 2. I can tell you that for sure. Right before you get to the police station. Oh man, what a great game! I would love to see Jill in one of these.
I mean,
It would be cool, but it ain't gonna happen because they're mostly focusing on like Street Fighter and Darkstalkers.
all right. So we switch to the versus mode, so we can have some fun here. The versus mode screen obviously looks different. Ratio gauge max set. Let's keep it at 4. You know, so we can have a maximum of 4 characters.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose the SNK group. You can stay on Capcom if you like. And yeah, this is how it looks. So you can see everybody that's here. There are unlockable characters, but I don't have them unlocked, unfortunately. So I believe one of them is Akuma.
Yeah.
And I believe he's either ratio 2 or 3, so yeah, you would have been stuck anyway. So I'm gonna go with Ken again. And my 2 ratio 2 characters. Oh, I can set him to whatever ratio I want!
Oh, okay, that's convenient.
So yeah.
So I'm doing all one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Screw that. I want to use all my characters. Let's, where's Rio? There we go, there's the boy. I guess for arcade, that's where I would set. I haven't really played too many people against, using this, versus mode here. There's Joe. There we go, buddy. Is there another Capcom character I'd like to use? Oh yeah, there he is, Kim. And then there's Rio. I'll use Rio. So I stand corrected. In versus mode, you can choose whatever ratios you want, and everybody's scaled down or up depending.
Was there any of these kind of like SNK related games that like crossover games that also featured Metal Slug characters in the roster?
I'm not quite sure.
Like maybe CVS2 or something? Because I gotta be honest, I love Metal Slug. I'm really looking forward to the tactics game they're making, even though it's not like traditional Metal Slug. I am looking forward to being able to play another strategy game like that, and it's in a pre-established, IP that I like.
Yeah, that's right. That game's getting developed. I totally forgot about it.
Me too, because sometimes games just, they just sit there. Oh,
There
that
we go.
was close.
That was on 0 health, man.
Yeah.
Not even a pixel. I'm talking about half a pixel.
Yeah, I'd like to contest that. The jury's out on that.
Round 2.
Oh,
man.
that's a lot.
That's more than I thought. Oh! Oh, there we go.
Wow. Well, I think I'll get back to full if I'm not mistaken.
I think you should, yeah.
No, I definitely should. But will I?
Round 3.
Like 1 pixel off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Wow, Ken is pretty good at this. I can see what you mean.
oof.
Yeah, that's odd. Not being able to choose between light, medium, and heavy Shoryuken.
Yeah, so you only have
miss it.
light and hard. That's it.
I miss it.
It's kind of weird. Also, the combos that Ken would normally do with his medium kick is gone.
Yeah.
But again, it's just one of those limitations that you have to get used to in this game. Oh, I forgot to use my charge. Is it all buttons? Like, how do I do it? Damn, I don't know how to charge. Oh, you jumped over both.
Wow. Can't believe I didn't get tagged by either.
Oh, there we go. Okay, well, it looks like Rio's gonna have to be the guy. So it's one of those downsides to using the SNK groove.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to find a time to charge your fucking meter.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, I was never like crazy into SNK where I could do stuff like that. I like King of Fighters, but you know, didn't really spend too much time. I just like the designs of the characters mostly, and then some of the ones I picked up playing as Capcom versus SNK too. You know.
I hear you. I would like to, of course, show off an SNK game for Summer of Fighting Games one year.
Yeah.
God damn. It's just that it's been tough for me to find one that I really want to show off.
I really like KOF 13.
KOF 13's not bad.
That was like my favorite one. But here's the thing. Like, KOF purists will give you stuff from like the 90s, like KOF 99, 98, whatever, stuff like that.
People say that 98 is the best.
98.
They keep saying 98 is the best. Alright, so we have just enough time for one last fight. Go ahead and choose a stage, Nash. Random? Cool. Let's keep it on turbo. Max. I'm gonna stick to Capcom because I don't like the whole charging thing. It's not. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Do we want to only do 2 characters, or do we want to choose like their regular ratios?
I guess for the sake of time, let's do
2 each.
Let's do 2 characters. I'll do 3. You could do 2, or you could do 3, whatever, or do whatever. I don't fucking. Who cares? What are we gonna? We got a show to do.
Okay, okay. So he's regularly a 2. I'm gonna put him to 1. Let's go ahead and... What the hell was this? I didn't choose this.
Honda?
No. I guess I'm fucking stuck, but I didn't choose him.
Yeah, you know, I know that this is kind of a thing because that's how arcades work. They gotta kind of keep everything moving, you know?
I guess if I take too long, it chooses for you.
Yeah, there's no time to go back, but in hindsight, it really sucks to have a game, like, not let you go, like, oh, I picked the wrong thing. Like, can I just go back? Like, nope, you're committed now. You have to deal with it. That's why you gotta be one of those fighting game players that just knows every character, regardless. Oh, I'm not good at this game, but I could beat you with every character. I have all the combos memorized.
Oh, there I go, getting hit. There you go. Ooh, I missed it. So I always liked Rio because of, you know, his clothing. It's pretty cool.
Right.
He's from the Art of Fighting, to my understanding.
Right.
And he's just a cool character. Very stiff stance, powerful hits. And he throws out a fireball with his fist, not his palm. I think that's cool.
Now here's another thing that I find interesting, or an important point to make note about the differences between these games. But because this is more like SNK style about this issue, like, we don't get assists. This isn't Marvel vs. Capcom where the other Spider-Man can come in and shoot like a web
Not
ball.
at all.
This is like one character and that's all you have, and then you just go down the line. I kind of like it.
This
I
is
like it a
SNK
lot.
style. SNK style
I like
is
SNK style.
you choose a group of characters, 2 to 3
Yeah.
to my understanding.
Yeah.
And when one dies, the next one comes out. That's just how it's done. And people like that about SNK.
Right.
And I'm not against it. Oh. Oh my god, and there's my...
My oh my.
Indeed. Of course. one of the best characters out there. She's just iconic.
Round
I like that they have her in Dead or Alive 5. It was a really cool
fit.
addition.
She was 100% a good fit.
Well, I'm not saying that. I just think it was an interesting choice. Unfortunately, Dead or Alive 6 is kind of dead in the water, from what I understand. So we'll not get her in there too. And there was even rumors that they were going to put some of the female characters from Virtua Fighter, the other ones, into DOA 6, but we're just not going to get that because that game is just dead.
They released it too soon after, and they didn't really do too much to change it.
I think they kind of also had this like PR disaster happen on a live stream, but we don't need to get into all that. Did we cover DOA 6 on this channel? I don't even remember.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, it feels like
we can double
didn't.
check.
We definitely did 5.
100%, because 5 was amazing.
And DOA Dimensions.
We did.
Which I'm really happy we got that game on the channel because I love that. That was like
a DS game.
3DS. 3DS game. That was one of my favorite 3DS games.
Not gonna lie, Mai looks good in blue.
She just looks like Chun-Li.
I was gonna say Katana.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh,
there we go.
No more Mai. I'll have to leave everything to Vega. We'll see how this is gonna go.
You put him at a ratio 2?
Yeah.
Of course you did.
Well, we could have done another 4 characters if we wanted to be here for the rest of the evening.
Woo boy! Why are you so fast? And there we go, I missed. Damn it! Alright, come on. There you go, take the hit. Damn it. And that was a waste.
Damn. I can't believe I couldn't capitalize on that. I don't know what happened. Oh, what?
Yeah, baby, a good grab. I think it's just forward and one of the hard punches.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I just thought I blocked. I thought I countered it because I could have sworn I did it at the same time.
Nah.
Well,
countered me. Who do you think you are?
We're about even now because a ratio 2 character at half strength is about a ratio 1 character at full strength. So this is a pretty even fight. Like, we've really caught up.
Oh my god, I hate this. The reach on Vega is ridiculous.
He's pretty strong here. I gotta say, I like it. I mean, I have to do stuff like this because, unfortunately, I can't really do a super. I have level 3 meter and I can't use it. So I'm kind of, like, held back in that way. Ah, damn. It's not time.
His reach makes it so tough, but it's fine.
I like him in this game a lot. But there was no way I was going to be able to do his super for some reason. But, that's it.
Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of our Summer Fighting Games, everyone.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed this look into Capcom vs. SNK 1. It's a gem. It really is. If you have a PS1 or a Dreamcast and you're able to get this game, just do it. Have a good time. The Dreamcast version is better anyway. If you find it at an arcade, try it. You'll start to see all these small little things that added to Capcom vs. SNK 2, where it came from.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great game, in my opinion. But let us know what you guys think down in the comments below. If you like this video, slap the like button, mash the subscribe button. Let us know what you like about Capcom vs. SNK 1. Have you played it before? And were you one of those people clamoring for this game's existence back in the late 90s?
Yeah, let us know. Let us definitely give us some feedback. It really helps out the channel. Make sure to subscribe. And we are now done with the Summer Fighting Games series. We really hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, have a great night.
Take care.